She hated mirrors, not because they lied, but because they told the truth, and she wasn't ready to face it. Meet Leah, 27. Beautiful, but she doesn't see it. Successful, but she doesn't feel it. Loved by many, but not by the one person who matters most, herself. Every morning she stands in front of that mirror, judging, picking, comparing, not just her face, her body, but her worth, her entire existence. Leah often wonders where the girl from the photo went, feeling like a stranger to herself, searching for a glimmer of hope amid the self-doubt that shadows her every thought. Each day feels like a battle not just against the mirror, but against the weight of expectations both from herself and others that seem to echo in her mind. On a particularly gloomy afternoon, Leah decides to step outside, hoping that nature might offer solace, a reprieve from the relentless echo of her insecurities. As she gazes into the lake, Leah realizes that maybe, just maybe, the truth she fears isn't as daunting as she once believed. And perhaps acceptance starts with understanding who she truly is beneath the doubts. From a young age, she was taught, be quiet, be small, be perfect. And the world echoed it louder, flatter tummy, clearer skin, more likes. No one ever said, be kind to yourself, be enough, as you are. So she chased validation, in applause, in achievements, in toxic relationships that loved her conditionally. One night, she scrolled through her photos, smiling in every one. But suddenly she felt nothing, like she was watching a stranger live a life that didn't belong to her. She whispered aloud, "Why do I feel so empty when I've given the world so much of me?" In that dark silence, she questioned everything. Each achievement felt hollow, each image a reminder of who she was trying to be, but never could quite attain. The echoes of expectations haunted her every thought. In that stillness, a flicker of resolve ignited within her. She began to recognize the need for change to replace the echoes of doubt with whispers of hope. It was time to reclaim her story from the shadows. She wiped her tears and looked up, and for the first time she saw someone else in the mirror. A little girl, afraid, fragile, forgotten, but still holding on. Leah gasped. Because that girl was her. Little Leah asked, "Why don't you love me anymore?" Leah replied, "I thought I had to change you first." Little Leah softly responded, "I didn't need to be fixed. I needed to be accepted, protected, chosen by you." Silence filled the room. Then, something inside her broke and rebuilt itself in the same moment. In that quiet moment, Leah felt an overwhelming wave of emotion wash over her. She realized that the love she sought had always been within her reach, waiting to be embraced. With trembling hands, she reached out to her younger self, ready to mend the bond that had been broken. Leah whispered softly, "I see you now. I accept you exactly as you are." In that instant, the barrier between them began to dissolve, and a sense of peace enveloped both girls. Together they took a deep breath, ready to embrace the journey ahead. The next morning, Leah stood in front of the mirror again, but this time she said, "Hi, I'm sorry. I'm learning to love you again." And she meant it. It didn't happen overnight, but slowly, she stopped shrinking to fit in, stopped apologizing for existing, stopped looking for someone to complete her, and started completing herself. She began to glow. Not because of makeup or compliments, but because peace looks good on her. And when she laughed, it wasn't forced, it was free. She didn't become a different person. She just became the version of herself she was always afraid to be. As Leah embraced her true self, she discovered a strength she never knew she had. Each day became a celebration of who she was, and with every step she inspired others to find their own light. Her laughter echoed like music, a sweet reminder that loving oneself is the greatest adventure of all. The world didn't change, the voices didn't disappear, but Leah did something the world never taught her. She chose herself, and maybe that's the real glow up. The message lingers, echoing the importance of nurturing our relationship with ourselves. As the sun sets, Leah's journey signifies that true joy comes from within. In the embrace of her passions and friendships, Leah discovers a profound truth. Happiness flourishes when we cherish ourselves, With each written word and every new dawn, Leah embraces the adventure of becoming her truest self. In these moments of reflection and connection, Leah realizes that self-love enriches not only her life but the lives of those she cherishes. As Leah cultivates both her garden and her inner self, she understands that real transformation happens through patience and care. With each dance step and act of kindness, Leah shares her newfound joy, proving that self-love radiates outward into the world. In the reflections of her past and present, Leah finds strength acknowledging that every step of her journey has shaped her into the person she is today. Through shared experiences and quiet moments of reflection, Leah deepens her understanding of herself and the connections that enrich her life.